What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Thespian coming at you with a new one, and today we got some big news. If you're a fan of money, if you're a competitor, you definitely got to keep watching. But we got some big news regarding Street Fighter 6 and the Capcom Pro Tour. We just saw the finals for the Capcom Pro Tour just yesterday, and the only thing people are talking about is one thing and one thing only, and that's money. Guap, dinero, cash. Capcom has just announced the future for their CPT event. It is going to start this summer to coincide with the launch of Street Fighter 6, and they showed what we're competing for those that want to enter and qualify into the next Capcom Cup. It is $2 million in prize pool. Just by that number alone, this is the largest prize pool in fighting game history. So we're going to break down the news as well as giving you my thoughts and opinions over this, how it might affect the overall fighting game community as a whole. So let's go ahead and break everything down. Before we do, make sure to give this vid a like, share, and subscribe. It helps support the channel, and follow me on Twitch, where we're going to be covering and talking about Street Fighter 6 as well as anything fighting game related. Twitch.tv/Thespian Live. As I mentioned before, Capcom Cup just finished, and we saw the most stacked tournament for Capcom for Street Fighter 5 to date, as this is the last Street Fighter 5 event for Capcom Pro Tour. Mena RD just won, giving himself the two-time Capcom Pro Tour champ title, and he took home a large sum of money. The Capcom Pro Tour, I think the total prize pool was around 300k, and Mena took home 120k. That is a large sum of money. I know that shit's gonna change his life again. This is the second time he's won, and I know he's gonna do a lot of good things with that winnings. But right after his win, we did get announcement from Capcom. Now, we knew that they weren't gonna show a trailer or anything. Cammy trailer is still in purgatory. I'm so sorry, y'all. They already told us that we weren't gonna see anything SF6 related, but they did still drop a bombshell of an announcement. Basically, for next year's Capcom Cup, gonna be the start of Street Fighter 6's lifetime. The total prize pool for Street Fighter 6 Pro Tour is going to be $2 million. That is the largest prize pool for fighting game history. We just talked about this on stream, actually, about fighting game prize pools, which has become a pretty hot topic in FGC Twitter discourse. I did mention how I felt that even though these are large sums of money for both the Capcom Pro Tour as well as the Tekken World Tour, I felt that it was very little to what it's representing. Both of them are the potential final events, major world events for both of the games, as we are pretty sure that the Tekken World Tour was the final one for Tekken 7, since we're on the waiting room for 8, and it was the final one for Street Fighter 5. For having the best players in the world, it does seem like a lot is being represented, a lot is at stake, and it's not really translated into the earnings. Now, they could be better. I know it's still a large sum of money. I don't want to, have this become like some sort of money debate, but I do feel like it could be better. Capcom decided to throw that out the window and say, watch this, $2 million on the line. And the winner of the Capcom Pro Tour is going to walk away with $1 million. First place becomes a millionaire. Obviously, with taxes, you won't, but first place becomes a millionaire. That is insane news. I know this is going to drive competition out the ass for Street Fighter 6. I know everyone and their mom is going to download the crack beta as we speak. I know I am. I know this is going to make everyone take a second look at Street Fighter 6. SF6 is one of the most anticipated fighting games in a long time. It seems that Capcom is doing everything right with this game. So this is just going to make even more eyes be on that game once it launches and on the tournament. So overall, it's very positive news. There's very little negatives. If you think about it, you might see some glaring negatives. I've already seen people have their takes and debates on Twitter as usual, but I personally see this as a big win. This is just going to drive competition out the ass. We're gonna see insane matches, even if you don't compete, if you're not at that level. Just the fact that you could potentially pop off and win so much money and see all these crazy matches in every tournament as well as online tournaments is gonna be insane to watch. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Honestly, like I mentioned, we just had this conversation. We looked up a list of the top 500 prize pools, and it's no secret the FGC's poverty. That's like a fact everyone knows. We are nowhere near any Valorant, League, Dota numbers at all. Just the fact that we're at this day and age where you can become so successful if you put in the time, if you are a cracked player like that. It's always, you know, amazing to see. One thing I will say regarding this news that I've seen some people start to talk about, but it was the first thing that came to my head, is that this is a Capcom Cup. This is sponsored by Capcom. The years of them shilling Resident Evil and Monster Hunter paid out because we didn't have to wait for Project L. It's no secret Project L is so hyped up right now, not only because League of Legends fighting game, it's gonna have so many iconic characters being represented in a fighting game. That's one of the main reasons why everyone's hyped, but a large part of the reason why it's hyped is because we're gonna get that Riot support. We're gonna get the Riot install because Riot right now is king of esports. They have the League of Legends World Tour, we have the Valorant Championship Series, and these are big games played on the biggest stages. Like Worlds is crazy every single year, and that's what a lot of people hope that they bring to the table with Project L, is a grand stage for that game, for, you know, the players to be represented in the highest stakes possible, as well as support for the game, constant update support, a lot of clear and concise communications from dev to the player base. I know that's probably one of the reasons why I'm excited, because fighting game devs community, we have a rocky relationship. It's no lie. This is one of the reasons why we were excited for Project L. So Capcom decided, here, let's go ahead and get that early. Let's save the FGC ourselves. We don't need Riot. We don't need any other outsider coming in, taking our turf. We got this on lock. So this is very interesting to see. And most people assumed it was just going to be free competition, free reign for Project L once it drops for Riot. But it looks like Capcom is deciding to take that King of the Mountain title for themselves, at least for now. It's going to be very hard to see how this is going to affect other fighting game tournaments as well as developers, because keep in mind, this is Capcom. They got so much money right now because of their other games besides fighting games. Like a developer like ArcSys or French Bread, they're not going to do like $1 million tournaments. It's going to be interesting to see what they do to kind of incentivize, you know, you playing their game instead, because at the end of the day, we all love these fighting games. We all advocate play what you like, play the game that, you know, fits you the best, but there is competition. Capcom would rather you play Street Fighter than you play Grand Blue or Melty Blood, and vice versa. That's how it goes for everyone. It's just the name of the game. There's so many things that this will affect, not only other games as well as the tournaments, if this is gonna affect tournament prize pools, because fighting games have gotten bigger and bigger. We're kind of in a very slow growth spurt, but this might take us over the moon. Overall, guys, I do feel that this is amazing news. This is gonna be such a complete game changer for a lot of people that, you know, do have the skill to be a professional player and to give them that chance to showcase it with the highest stakes possible. Overall, guys, I'm excited for this news. This is possibly, in my opinion, the biggest news in fighting games we've had in a while. And honestly, I'll take this over a Cammy trailer any day of the week. But let me know what y'all think in the comments below. How do y'all feel about the $2 million prize pool? And more importantly, are y'all gonna throw your hat in the ring? Are y'all gonna try to compete in Street Fighter 6? Let me know, because I'll probably there with you, drowning in pools, going 0-2. Let me know in the comments below, where we're gonna be streaming hella Street Fighter 6 tournaments, twitch.tv/thespianlive. Until next time, I'll see y'all next one. Take care.